Lima Zero Yankee Lima Mike Fruit Lighthouse calling access free. So much, Max, for the kids, so it was very nice to hear you. Max 73, and stay healthy, take care, Max. Bye-bye.
It's just having fun, getting people on the band chatting. My world of amateur radio. Just sitting there listening on a frequency, listening to people calling in from all over the place. And amateur radio really is a fantastic hobby.
Okay, Stuart. Well, I've just took a little bit of video.
This is Germany 5 Sierra Tango United in company calling DX.
Okay, how you doing, mate? M0DCX G5STU, and just hit the old go live on YouTube as well, just so you're aware. But I need to press
some buttons so they can hear the right stuff, and they can now. M0DCX G5STU, you're booming, mate. 59 plus, over.
Thank you very much. You're 59 plus. You're 20 over, Stu. You're sounding fantastic. Strongest signal I've heard so far on the band over the last couple of hours. So thank you very much for coming in on your 9 o'clock stream and taking it from me, because I'm getting a sore throat, over.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, I've been listening to you for the last hour, I think, while I've been here doing stuff. I've mowed the lawn today. I took the DX Commander down and picked up all the radials, mowed the grass, put it back up in a slightly different location. And yeah, so thought I'd come on air tonight and have a play, mate. But yeah, you've had a good run, over.
Mike 0DCX, yeah, I'm happy to sit down with Claire now and watch some TV now. I've been on here for, I think it's been a few hours now, so yeah, great. Have you, just before I go, have you noticed a difference since you raised the ends of your antenna then? Because I tell you what, I mean, I'm still on, obviously IPO being on the 40 metres, but you really are, you're actually going beyond the 20 over there, Stu, over.
G5STU. Well, if you look at my stream in a minute, you're hitting 20 plus, and you're only on 100 watts, Darren. I'm running half a kW, over.
Yeah, that's 200 watts I'm running on the one end, but actually I'm not, sometimes I normally wind it back a little when I'm on the rig power, but this evening I've actually been on the full 200 watts there. Back to you.
Yeah, Roger. No, well, you're absolutely romping in. It's obviously good conditions on the band, and let me just watch your ears a second. I need to check the amplifier. I did the old trick of I tuned up with the tune button on, Darren, over.
Oh, I've done that before. Yeah, I know. A bit misleading, that, isn't it? Oh, well, there you go. What a time to take over then, Stu. Fantastic if G's sounding like that. You're lovely and strong. Audio sounds well, powerful. So I wonder whether you got your SDR, the Hermes light turn up yet, Stu, over?
G5STU. No, well, hopefully it will arrive this week. I paid the highest possible price for delivery, which was about $40, I think, from Maker Fabs or whatever they're called. God, they've got a really bad website. It's one of the worst e-commerce websites I've ever used, but we won't go into that. But hopefully it'll arrive, but I actually don't need it really, because I managed to get the TCI interface working by just installing the Fetus software and starting the TCI server on that, and I was able to then get it working just using the software. So I've kind of wasted 350 quid on a Hermes Light 2 and all the trimmings, Darren, but I'm sure I'll have a bit of fun with it anyway, mate, over.
Mike 0DCX returning. Actually, it's funny when you mentioned that that's what you'd got coming last night. I thought, oh, he spent about 300 quid then, but that's dearer than I thought. Or was that including the delivery, QSL?
No, that's everything included, mate. So hopefully it'll arrive this week. I was off work today, and obviously we're all off. Well, most of us are off for a long weekend. So yeah, hopefully it'll arrive. Well, it probably won't be till at least Tuesday now, will it, mate? But okay, I'll say 7-3 to you, and yeah, go and sit down with the missus, mate, over.
About to. I think there's a bit to watch tonight, so yeah, it'd be nice to. I like this position in the weekend and to have a bank holiday Monday again, and one at the end of the month. Great. Stu, don't let me hold you anymore, mate. Great to get you, and take it away, Mike 0DCX 73.
Yeah, lovely, mate. Well, I'll put a few calls out here, see what happens. If no luck, we'll hop around the bands, but let's see if there's anybody else on 40 metres would like to say hello. Hello, CQ40. This is Golf 5 Sierra Tango uniform listening. M7XTT. Andy, how you doing, mate?
Yeah, I'm good, Stu. You're booming. 59 plus 25 tonight, over.
Roger. Well, I've got the amp on, half a kW here, same as what I normally do, and I think you're a good 59 plus as well, mate, over.
Well, that's all right then. That's not too sad with a soaking wet end fed. Been absolutely howling it down all day today. I took the weekend off for the football tomorrow, so hopefully it's going to be a promotion party there, over.
Well, it's funny. I've been listening to Darren talking to people say it's been raining all day. It's been beautiful sun down here. I was actually thinking, wow, summer's arrived. I mowed the lawn and everything, Andy, over.
Yeah, I spoke to a guy in Poole in Dorset earlier on, and he said it was very sunny and nice and warm. I was like, you're having a laugh, but yeah, that's what he said as well, over.
Now it's the sunny south. I took the right day off work today, that's for sure. I've had a nice day playing out in the garden for the most of the afternoon anyway, or bits of it. Okay then, mate, good to hear you. 59 your report, over.
Yeah, thanks for taking the call, Stu. 59 plus 20, mate. Have a good night.
All the best, mate. Thank you. This is Golf 5 Sierra Tango uniform listening. Again? Mike 1 Charlie India Zulu, Roger.
Yeah, good evening, Stu. I was sat there quietly listening on 7.163, waiting for the net to start, and your dulcet tones popped up.
What net's this?
Sorry, I was sitting listening to 7.163 and waiting for your stream to come up, and you popped up on 7.163. What a coincidence!
I know, it's a miracle, isn't it? You found the right frequency. And hello to everybody watching online, by the way. Thanks for dropping by. Going to be here for an hour. Okay then, Stephen, 59 today. We're a bit sandwiched in here on this frequency, aren't we? But Darren was actually here before the other guys turned up. So if we're causing problems for them, that's their fault for parking so close. Over.
Absolutely. 59 plus 15, 73, Stu.
All the best, Steve. Thank you for the call. Anybody else? Golf 5 Sierra Tango uniform. Who's Mike? Who ending November? Okay, there's a couple there. One ending November and a 2E. I'll come to the 2E next. Who's ending November?
Echo Alpha 5, Juliet Mike November.
Okay, that's John, isn't it? Echo Alpha 5, Juliet Mike November. John in Spain, and you're not as loud tonight, mate, but there's a bit of a noisy band, over.
I haven't got the amplifier on. I just thought I'd give you a whirl without the amplifier, mate. Well, so you're a good 10 over here. Nice to hear you on G5STU, G5 German.
Yeah, lovely, John. Yeah, you're about 5 and 7 on the needle, and a bit of QRM, some stations a bit close by, but we've got you, mate. I think you're on 600 watts last time we spoke. You were much louder then, but obviously different conditions. Okay, John, thanks for coming in, and we'll catch you next time. 7-3, over.
What was your report? Sorry, Stu, I missed it.
Yeah, 57, 5 and 7, over.
Yeah, thank you for that, mate. Enjoy your radio, buddy. Thank you.
All the best. Who was the 2E? Go ahead.
2 Echo 0 Foxtrot Papa Hotel.
2E 0 Fox Papa Hotel. I'll check the meter in a moment. How you doing, Peter?
I'm doing fine. Very pleased to talk to you. First time let's get through.
Oh, wow. You've got to, turn up the power and turn up the treble and shout like a madman, Pete, over.
Well, it's nice to get through to you, and I've got to change my settings a bit, but it's good to finally get through to you from over in Maidstone.
Yeah, lovely, Peter. You're 5 and 9 on the peaks here and sounding absolutely great. I said, last worked 3 months ago, haven't we? So I think the last time we spoke, it was actually from a radio. You were at Martin and Lynch, the first time you guys were there, and you went on the radio. So good to hear you, Pete, and we'll catch you next time round for you for the final, over.
Yeah, thank you very much. You'll hit me at 5 9s as well. So thanks a lot, Stu, and talk to you later.
All the best, Pete. Thank you for the call. Golf 5, Sierra Tango uniform.
Mike 6, Mike Hotel Golf.
Mike 6, Mike Hotel Golf, booming, 59.
Yeah, you're 5 and 9 plus 20 here, Stu, on to the Isle of Sheppey. All good, how you been?
Yeah, I've been pretty good, actually, and you're sounding lovely and punchy over here in Weymouth, and, months since we last worked, apparently, on this call. Anyway, Mike, how's things in Sheppey, over?
Wet, very, very wet. I'm a bit annoyed because I booked a day off in the Hobart. I'd have a nice long weekend, and I'll be able to do stuff out in the garden and whatnot. And it's just rained all day, so it's been a complete washout here. How about yourself?
Well, it's the complete opposite. I also booked a day off today for a long weekend. I've done the same thing for the other bank holiday that's coming up at the end of the month, and it's been absolutely glorious sunshine. It's not been complete sunshine, but it's been dry, and I've even been out mowing the lawn. It's been that sort of day, over.
I'm curious how I was doing that yesterday. I made the most of that, having a brighter day yesterday, so I was out there with me new toys, giving the grass a cut and whatnot, and all the rest of it. But no, it's been completely miserable here all day today. It's been on and off all day, so doing things has been a complete no-go. So, and the bands have been completely flat as well, so I was hoping to do a bit of DX, and yeah, there was absolutely nothing on HF. It was completely flat.
No, that's it. Yeah, they've been a bit rubbish during the day, haven't they, lately? It seems to liven up a bit at night here anyway for the short stuff. But, okay then, Michael, thanks for calling me today, and you have a great bank holiday, over.
Will do. You too as well, Stu. Have a good evening. Take 3.
All the best. Golf 5, Sierra Tango uniform. Julia India Bravo.
EI2 Justin Bed, Charlie Bravo Hotel.
Okay, the Mike India 0, I'll come to you next, and EI2 JIB, Peter, isn't it?
It is indeed, EI2 Justin Bed. Good evening, Stu.
Yeah, you're doing. You're a solid 59 here, sounding great, and yeah, doing well, over.
Yeah, 100%. You're also 5 and 9 plus 10 dB. Absolutely cracking signal coming across the pond. Very wet, miserable and overcast day here today. It seems like most of the UK are getting what we're getting as well. No sunshine, black clouds all day, and we didn't have any wind though, but temperatures... they're kind of mid-11 degrees. Hopefully it materialises in the next couple of days. We can start getting a bit of sunshine. Because I was down the garden hanging up the long wire this evening, and I can tell you now the rubber boots didn't even save me. Go ahead.
Roger. Well, it's been dry here. It's quite funny listening to everybody saying it's been raining. I'm obviously in the right spot here down in sunny Weymouth. So, yeah, no complaints from me today, Peter. But, okay, I'll put it round for you for the final, and thanks for giving me a call, EI2 JIB G5STU.
Yeah, G5STU, EI2 JIB. 73 Stu, enjoy the evening, and I'm sure we'll catch you again. Bye-bye for now.
All the best. Okay, we've got Mike India 0, Charlie Bravo Hotel, I think. Go ahead.
Yeah, Roger, that's Stu. MI0, CVH returning there to you. Good evening. Operator this side is Chris, Charlie Hotel, Romeo, India, Sierra. About 200 watts in around that. Your direction there from a vertical, Stu, go ahead.
Roger. Yeah, 200 watts, all good. I've got a little bit more, probably double that from the ACOM today. I'm transmitting on a, what is it, inverted V Whiskey 5 Golf India. I'll say inverted V. It's easier than saying an upside down N or box or whatever it really is. I don't know. It's all over the place, but it seems to work. You've got a 50 hertz mains hum on your transmission, but it's not, it's not stopping me hearing you. But just letting you know, Chris, over.
Yeah, Roger, not. I think it's actually coming from the amplifier, the Ameritron here. In fact, I know it is. That's exactly what it will be. You can hear it, I'm sure, in the background. We'll see here. I don't even know whether moving the microphone. I don't even know whether that does any better or any worse. Stu, go ahead.
No, it's exactly the same. It's right in the background, It's not getting in the way of your voice. I'm just letting you know, just so you're aware, Chris. Round for you for the final, mate. But thanks for giving me a call, over.
Yeah, Roger, that's Stu, no problem. Yeah, well, at least it's working anyhow. It's very rarely turned on these days. Hi. I was working a bit of HF earlier on there with the 1200 going from the other radio. Okay, Stu, I'll not hold it with you. Understand that you're working quite a bit of DX here. I'll stop you on the cluster just to see if anything can come up to you. Golf 5STU, MI0, CPH off and clear. 73 Stu, thank you. Bye-bye.
Yeah, lovely. Now, somebody in the chat here, I'm live on YouTube, somebody said in the chat it's the fan on the top of the amp, potentially. So, there you go. But you probably know all of this anyway. Chris, thank you for coming in today, and you're in the book. Thank you. This is Golf 5 Sierra Tango United. Listening.
Mike 7.
Mike 7.
Roger, Mike 7 Delta, Papa, over.
Okay, hey, Alex, M7 DPA, it's been a little while. How are you doing, over?
Yeah, fine business there, Stuart. You're romping in over here. You're 20 over. A good solid 20 over. Q5 audio as always.
Lovely. You're exactly 5 and 9 here, and you can see that on the live stream. So you can see I'm telling no lies, mate. And just tell me what your working conditions today, because I know you like to change things, over.
Mike 7 Delta, Papa, for returning. Yeah, no, we're literally just running the G5RV, half-size G5RV, and just 25 watts at the feed point, and the the DX10. But I have actually set up the end fed a bit better this week for 80, so I've been running that a little bit. Back to you.
Roger, you've been on 80, telling everybody what pills you're taking on a daily basis. Then, Alex, have you? I've not been on 80 for a while. Basically, since the since the cycle warmed up and the other bands started coming alive, But when I first got licensed, it was 80 meters or nothing, basically, Alex. But I'm sure we'll all end up back down there at some point. Okay, Alex, round for you for the final, and thank you for the call. 59, your report, over.
Yep, thank you for the 5-9, Mike 7 Delta, Papa, for returning for the final. Yeah, no, I went on the other night because it was a club contest, wasn't it? So I just went on and worked about 40-odd people on 80 just to get the AMC in the table there somewhere. But no one else went on. They're not a radio club anymore, I don't think. But yeah, never mind. Anyway, I'll say 7-3, my friends. Speak to you again.
Yeah, lovely, Alex. M7 DPA, G5STU, all the best, and QRZ.
Mexico 3, Zulu Lima Alpha.
Sierra Bravo.
Okay, Sierra Bravo, you're next. Mike 3, Zulu Lima Alpha. Glenn, how you doing?
Yeah, good evening, Stu. Not too bad at all, thank you. Yep, you're sounding absolutely excellent tonight. Q5 audio, fully quarantine up into Cheshire. In a very wet, rainy Cheshire. Yesterday was a lovely day. Absolutely wall-to-wall sunshine and pleasantly warm, getting up towards 20 degrees C. And now it's absolutely lashing down, Stu, but and it sounds like it's better with you down on the south coast. M3ZLA G5STU.
Yeah, no, it's been a fantastic day here. I've got no complaints whatsoever. I was actually, it was like a summer's day. It's probably the best day of the year for me. I've been cutting the grass, been playing with antennas, and I've had the doors have been open all day to the house, which is probably the first time since I moved into this house just before Christmas. So that's how warm it's been down here, Glyn. But you're 5.9 almost plus, about plus 10, almost 20 dB down to sunny Weymouth today, Glyn. Thank you for the call, mate, and your final, over.
No need to rub it in, Stu. Many thanks. Yeah, like I say, yesterday sounds very similar to what you've had today, but hey yo, that's how it goes. Well, anyway, okay, many thanks for a short contact this evening. Enjoy the bank holiday weekend. I did pick up on the fact that you've had a day off today, which is all good stuff. Likewise myself, and we'll speak soon, Stu. All the best from Cheshire. M3ZLA now clear with G5STU.
Yeah, lovely. Yeah, this booking a long weekend, even on a bank holiday weekend, is a great thing, isn't it? Because I really enjoyed the Easter weekend, obviously the 4-day weekend, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to do the same thing for all the other bank holidays throughout the year, because it was nice having 4 days off. It's like it's freedom, isn't it? Anyway, all the best, Glyn. You're in the book. QRZ?
November, Papa Lima. X-ray, Sierra Bravo.
Yeah, I was meant to bring in the Sugar Bravo, wasn't I? Go ahead, the Sugar Bravo.
Yeah, good evening, Stu. Germany 4, X-ray Sierra Bravo. You probably pulled me up on your log. Name is Walt, situated in between Doncaster and Barnsley. 5 and 9 plus with me. Absolutely cracking signal, Roger.
Yeah, Roger, Walt. Yeah, you've come up on the log there 7 months ago. We last worked and first worked 11 months ago on the band, Walt. So thank you for calling me today. You're a beautiful 59 plus, well over the 9, plus, probably, Walt, over.
Yeah, Roger, not going to hold it, Stuart. As I say, just wanted a quick call in, tip the hat if you like, and acknowledge your signal and your station. Many stations calling you, so I'll take it to the side, Stu. Many thanks. Germany 4, X-ray Sierra Bravo. Say, enjoy the weekend, Stu. Go.
Yeah, G4XSB, Walt, G5STU. Thank you for the call, and you're in the book. You have a great bank holiday, Walt. All the best, 7-3. G5STU listening. Okay, Mexico 7, and then there was a 2E0. Mike 7, go ahead.
Mike Whiskey 7, Echo Romeo Papa.
Mike Whiskey 7, Echo, where are we? Let's get this right. Echo Radio Papa, and that's Mike Whiskey 7, Echo Radio Papa, Roger.
Mike Whiskey 7, Echo Romeo Papa. Yes, you're quite right. My name is Tom, Tango Oscar Mike. I'm in Caerphilly in Wales, and you have a good 5 and 9 plus excellent audio. Absolutely credit to you. Mike Whiskey 7, Echo Romeo Papa.
Ah, lovely. Okay, well, the working conditions here is the FTDX 101D. It's a Heil Pro Set Elite headset, and I've got the microphone. It's about 3 or 4 inches away from my mouth. That's how I like to operate it. I'm not one of these, you know, with the mic right in front of my mouth. This microphone just doesn't like that, you know. So that's what we do here, and I've got the ACOM running about half chat here at the moment. The antenna, Whiskey 5 Golf India, inverted V here, right out in the countryside with a lovely clear takeoff in pretty much all directions. It's like a field day every day at this QTH, Thomas, and you're sounding great. 59, your report, over.
Mike Whiskey 7, Echo Romeo Papa. Well, you've got fantastic working conditions there, I have to say. I'm very pleased with my report. I'm only operating on 30 watts. I know my limit is 25, but I'm allowing for a little bit of loss at the end of my antenna, so it should be about right. I'm using the 82 XTDX10 here, and I've just got a modest antenna. It's just over 7 meters floating wire from the roof point on the back garden, and it seems to be serving me well. Mike Whiskey 7, Echo Romeo Papa.
Yeah, MW7 ERP. You dropped down actually 5 and 7. A little bit of noise with you, but heard every word there. I don't know if the band conditions are changing or what, Thomas, but heard every word. Thank you for the working conditions, and that's a very nice shiny microphone you've got there on your QRZ base, Thomas. Thank you for the call today. Around for you for the final, over.
Mike Whiskey 7, Echo Romeo Papa. Yeah, I got to put that right first. The microphone you see here is an old T-bone microphone, which I use in my band. I just use the box standard system. I got the FTDX10. Thank you for the contact. Thank you for letting me get you in the book for the first time. And I wish you 73s, and you have a great weekend. Mike Whiskey 7, Echo Romeo Papa.
Yeah, lovely. MW7 ERP with lots of QRM from somebody adjacent, but hopefully they're calling into somebody else and they'll go away in a moment. But all the best, Thomas. You're in the book. Thank you. Who was the 2 Echo 0? Go ahead.
Yeah, 2 Echo 0, November, Papa Lima. Operator name Andy, Alpha November, Delta Yankee, and the location Newport Pagnell in the county of Buckinghamshire. You're 59 plus 30, 59 plus 30. To yourself?
Lovely. Andrew, 2E0, November, Papa Lima. I was just trying to notch out this station that's a bit close by. I managed to get rid of a bit of it, but we'll see how we get on. If it persists, we'll just move. Okay, Andrew, I'll check the meter in a moment, and we've got half a kW here, inverted V dipole. Andrew, over.
Right, okay. We're running an ICOM 7610 here, and the microphone is the ICOM SM50, and the end-fed wire 49 to 1 running around the garden up at about 30 foot, so that's what we're running this way, Gareth.
Lovely. Well, you're 5.9 plus 10 dB in Weymouth, so sounding absolutely great and lovely. Great to get you in the book today. Lots of calling, Andrew, so I'll keep it brief if you don't mind, and I'll say 7-3. Thank you for the call, over.
Yeah, thanks very much indeed for putting me through, and have a great weekend and a good bank holiday. We could do with some of your weather this way. It's been absolutely non-stop pouring with rain all day here, so send us some sunshine, please. Go ahead.
Yeah, lovely. Wait, no, you're not having any of it. I'm sorry. Staying here. All the best, Andrew. You're in the book. Okay, we've got Matt, M7EEJ. Any copy?
How you doing, Stu? 40 plus, back to you.
Yeah, you're 5.9 plus, plus about 510 dB. How you doing, over?
Okie dokie, not too bad. Constant rain all day, but tomorrow's another day, nice and sunny. Hopefully bank holiday weekend out and about, Roger.
Yeah, it's been a nice day so far. I've had an extra day off, just to prepare for the long weekend, HI. But I've had a really good day, actually. It's been a nice, relaxing day here, messing about in the shack, in the garden, playing with antennas and stuff. Okay, Matt, I'll keep it brief. Lots calling, and I'll put it round for you for the final. Thank you for the call, over.
Yeah, okay, thanks for letting me through as always. Good news. I'm playing around with your software, so hopefully I'll get my head around it soon. Mike 7EJ, all the best. Bye-bye.
All the best, Matt. Thank you for the call. One more to call in here, if you can hear me. Ron, G0, Sugar Golf Oscar, any copy?
Good evening, Stu. Yes, I can hear you. I just had been watching your YouTube channel. I was alerted to know that you were online. Hopefully you're picking me up. I'm in the county of Dorset, to be exact.
Yeah, Roger. Where are we? Golf 0, Sugar Golf Oscar, Ron, and you're not super strong. I think you're about 5'5", but you'll have to check on, if you're watching the stream, check the meter, because I wasn't looking. I was playing around with the notches and stuff, because there's a bit of QRM from a close-by frequency. So I was playing with the dials, Ron, go ahead.
Sloping from that 6 metres down, so it's very simple working conditions.
Lovely. Okay, Ron, we'll keep it brief. You're a bit in the noise for me today, but thanks for watching the stream, and thanks for giving me a call, over.
No worries, Steve. Thank you for calling back to me.
All the best. Okay, anybody else at Cheltenham Zoo today? All the QRZ. Who's the Sugar Papa?
Golf 1, Juliet Sierra Papa.
Golf 1, JSP. Jimbo, how you doing? Oh, you sound 59 in the headphones, mate. Booming in, over.
Yeah, you're plus 20 here as always, mate. Just running the usual 25 watts. Don't want to melt my wire, and try to keep it down and keep it pigeon friendly. Back to you.
Roger. Well, there's lots of robins in my garden today, I noticed. I was thinking, is it Christmas? I didn't realise they still hang about this time of year, but they're always on the Christmas cards, aren't they? So, anyway. Okay, Jimbo, 59, sounding great today, over.
Yeah, thanks for that, mate. You're sounding booming as always. Just a quick question. Adrian Newell's not signed for the Station Master 2 team, has he?
Just go again?
Yeah, Adrian Newell hasn't signed for the Station Master 2 team, has he?
No, he's not signed for Station Master, but if you watch the interviews with, I've forgotten his name, the younger one that drives from Mercedes, if you're only good at reading body language, he's very bad at hiding it. So my money's on him going to Mercedes long term, over.
Yeah, I think Adrian likes Italian food, so my money's on Mercedes too. Anyway, Stu, keep it brief. Great to talk as always. Look after yourself. 73's my friend, and good luck with the stream.
Lovely, Jimbo. Thanks for the call, mate. You have a great weekend. Anybody else here on 40 metres? This is Golf 5, Sierra, Tango Uniform.
7
OKA. Aaron, how you doing?
Charlie Japan Yankee.
Stop calling, please. Charlie Japan Yankee, you're next. And where are we? Charlie Japan Yankee, you're next. M7 OKA, Aaron, go again. M7 OKA, G5STU. How you doing, Aaron?
Yeah, Roger, did you miss my last over then? I think you're 5'9" plus 30, mate.
Yeah, Roger. No, people were still calling, that was all. I came back to you a bit quick, but you're 5'9" plus, over.
Yeah, Roger, I can hear you on the Antron as well. You're 5'8" on my Antron, which is tuned for 10.
Oh, yeah, it's not, is it? It's tuned for 11. Be honest, Aaron.
I know what you're saying, mate. Have a go in 73.
All the best. Plus 10 dB. Who was the Charlie Juliet Yankee? Go ahead.
Mexico Zero, Charlie Japan Yankee, Mike Zero, Charlie Japan Yankee. Yeah, good evening, Stu. You're 5'9" plus 20 here. Name is Ian, Italy Alpha November, and we're about 5 miles from the city of Sheffield in South Yorkshire. Back to you, over.
Lovely. Mike Zero, Charlie Japan Yankee. That's a bit of a tongue twister if you're dyslexic, but you're 5'9" plus a little bit, and I'm really liking the Land Rover on your QRZ page. I used to drive one of those years ago. It was a long time ago, so they're good fun, aren't they? The old Defenders there. And what's that, a 110 or something? I forget now. It's been a long time. And Ian, over.
Yeah, QSL. I don't own the vehicle anymore, but it was fun driving it around, and I
had it kitted out with radio equipment, and it came from Germany actually. It was an ex-MOD Land Rover from Germany, from the base over there. Back to you, Oliver.
Oh, lovely. Yeah, no, I wouldn't mind a Land Rover actually. I had a Shogun, but it was a nightmare. Every time I went to put it through the MOT, it was a nightmare on the emissions, and it always needed welding. So I've got rid of it now. I've got a hairdresser's car. What is it? A Suzuki? I can't even remember what it is. That's how interested I am in it. You know, it's just to get me from A to B now. Well, showing my age. You know, I used to be a proper boy racer, and I would have much loved that Porsche that you've got on your main picture, Ian. Anyway, you're romping in 59 plus. Over.
Yeah, you're on also 59 plus 20. Send freeze to you, Stu, and have a good weekend. G5STU M0CJ, likely.
All the best, thank you. Anybody else here on 40 Golf 5 Sierra Tango United listening?
Who's
the X-Ray Queen? X-Ray in the call?
Echo 0 Kilo Alpha X-Ray, Stu.
Okay, 2E0 Kilo Alpha X-Ray. I'm not sure if that's the one I was after, but you had an X-ray in the call. Neil, how you doing?
Yeah, good, Stu. Good to hear you, mate. 25 dB over, big signal. And, yeah, bit of monkey chatter low down, but we can survive it, mate. You're 25 over, so you could you're fully quietening, Stu, over.
Yeah, Roger. Well, you just sort of learn to notch it out in your brain, don't you? It's sort of that situation. I'm not going anywhere, so it's all good, mate. You're romping in 59 plus. Thank you for the quick call, over.
Yeah, cheers, Stu. Thanks for accepting the call, mate. G5STU 20 Kilo Alpha X-Ray. So, cheers and biz, mate.
All the best. Thank you for the call, mate. Anybody else? G5STU.
Mike 0, Charlie 0, Hotel Quebec Echo.
Okay, the Hotel Queen Echo, you're next. Who was the Mike 0?
Yeah, Mike 0, Charlie X-Ray Tango, Stu.
It's Julian, M0, Charlie X-Ray Tango. I heard your call, and then I was trying to do two things at once, typing the other chap's call into a different box. And I completely forgot. How you doing, Julian?
Yeah, good evening, Stu. Very good, thank you very much indeed. I've been off the air for about a week or so. I've been struggling with some audio issues, so you're the first contact since I got this Focusrite and DI box thing all connected into the radio, so still tinkering with the audio, but another story. But well, welcome to the Suzuki Owners Club. How long have you had one, over?
Is it even a Suzuki? Suzuki something Grand Vitara? Is that a Suzuki?
I think it is. You've got a big one. I've got an SX4 S-Cross, a baby one, over.
Roger. Well, I actually bought it off my brother for 1,500 quid, so it's nothing fancy, you know, it's donkey's years old, but when you sit in it, it's like sitting in a new car. It's been properly looked after, and as long as it goes through the MOT, Julian, I don't care, over.
Yeah, do you know what? They're absolutely brilliant cars. You know, sometimes I leave mine. I don't start it for a month or 6 weeks or 2 months or whatever. And you start it, and it just starts on the press of a button, and it just goes. And it's a brilliant car, to be honest, over.
Yeah, I did like the Shogun. It was great fun actually, and I gave that to my sister down on the farm. They use it down on the farm now, and so it's back doing what it should be doing in 4-wheel drive, getting muddy in the fields, Julian. Okay, thanks for the call, mate, and you're sounding great. Round for you for the final. M0 Charlie X-Ray Tango G5STU. Go ahead.
Yeah, all the best, Stu, and wish you a very good long weekend. I think these Japanese cars, got some rule in Japan where the cars have to come off the road after a certain number of years, and they ship them out to other countries, so the rest of us benefit. All the best, mate. 7-3.
Yeah, lovely. I never drive it. I probably drive it once a week to go and visit Mum and Dad. You know, that's it. It doesn't move anywhere the rest of the week. That's why I can't even remember what model it was. All the best, Julian. Thank you. Who was the Hotel Quebec Echo? Go ahead.
Very good evening to you. Call is Golf 0 Hotel Quebec Echo. Name is Peter, and the location is about 22 miles to the western city of Norwich, in the very wet county of Norfolk. G0HQE.
G0HQE, G5STU, all copied. I've just brought your QRZ page up with your dog there. I would just tell me, what's the name of the dog, Peter?
The dog sits beside me now, and it's called Spike, or he's called Spike, and he's a bearded collie. Roger?
Roger, I know that's a new breed to me. We've had collies on the farm and growing up and stuff, but I've never heard of a bearded collie. So that's a new one on me. He looks very friendly, Peter. So fantastic. I'm sure he keeps you great company. You're 59, over.
Yeah, Roger, he is good company. Collie sort of instincts. It's a Scottish cattle dog for rounding up cattle, so they're quite big and bulky and full of hair. But he's good. He doesn't do any of that this way, not in the county of Norfolk anyway. But you're 5'9" plus several dBs. Very, very nice audio, armchair quality. So you're loud and clear on 40 metres, Stu. HQE.
Yeah, lovely. Yeah, I grew up on farms and it was in farming for a while. I got out of it when I was about 18, 20 and went off and did something else, you know. So been around sheepdogs. I used to have a sheepdog myself, you know, on a quad bike and doing all that sort of stuff back in the day when I was a teenager. But that was many decades ago now, Peter, but it certainly feels like yesterday. You know how it is. Okay, Peter, 5'9" plus 20 dB on the peaks down here to Weymouth. I've got half a kW here, inverted V dipole, which seems to be working very well on 40 metres tonight across the UK here. Thank you for the call. Round for you for the final, over.
Yep, okay, let's do a quick rundown of the working conditions. It's an old radio, it's a Fox Tango 77. I've got that coupled to an old linear, which is the Fox, the FL2100Z by Yaesu. Not driving it too hard, we're running about 300, 350 watts out into a Windham at scaffold pole height, so not particularly high, but everything seems to work. SWR's good. Anyway, cheers and beers from Norfolk, and we'll catch you further down the logbook, as they say. G0HQE is clear.
Yeah, G0HQE, G5STU. Yeah, you're sounding absolutely fantastic. Beautiful audio as well. Great transmission here today, Peter, down in Weymouth. All the best. Okay, anybody else? Golf 5, Sierra, Tango uniform listening.
Golf 7, Victor Kilo Papa.
Golf 7, Victor Kilo Papa, go ahead. Golf 7, Victor Kilo Papa. Who's the Golf 7?
Golf 7, Radio Echo Sierra.
Okay, Gary, Isle of Wight. Golf 7, RES, go ahead.
Hello, Stu. Very nice to meet you. It's like yours, 20 dB over 9. Fantastic signal tonight. And the audio is absolutely perfect. You're doing a really, really good job tonight, over.
Oh, wow. Lots of flowers coming my direction tonight, Gary. Fantastic. Yeah, I don't know what it is. This headset's really good. I know a lot of people go on about the Heil 7s and 8s or whatever else there is. This is probably the cheapest in the range, isn't it? It's the Heil Pro Set Elite. I think it is Heil Pro Set 6 or something like that. I didn't really want to go for the pilot look, you know, with the headset. So I wanted to go more for the DJ look because I used to do the pub and club DJ thing back in the day, Gary, over. So that's what I'm going for, over.
Yeah, roger there, Stu. Well, it sounded very good. I heard Bob Pyle died a few weeks or a couple of months ago, so yeah, but very good stuff. I'm just using the ICOM SM30 microphone here. A little bit of compression on the radio, running 100 watts, and yeah, absolutely booming in tonight, Stu. Very, very good.
Fantastic. Okay then, Gary, thanks for calling me today. Always a pleasure to work you, and appreciate the support and all the flowers. All the best, 7-3. You're in the book, mate. 7-3, over.
Cheers, Stu. 73s. Have fun.
All the best. Golf 5, Sierra, Tango uniform.
Golf 7, Victor Kilo Papa.
East Echo India.
Yankee Golf 36UYG.
Okay, the Golf 6 stand by. Your next Golf 6 UYG, I think that was. We've got ON7 Echo India, isn't it? Go ahead.
Yeah, ON8 Echo India, Stu, over.
Yeah, that's it. I knew it was something like that. And one day I'll remember, John. Go ahead.
Yeah, no problem. Nice to hear you, Stu. You're 15 over 9 with me, and I wonder, did you order your new radio, over?
Yeah, Roger. I've ordered the Hermes Lite 2. I've ordered the case that comes with it and an expansion board or input-output board. I have no idea what I'm talking about, John. It's all just, you know, I've literally known nothing about it, but I've ordered it, and I'll be running, what is it, 5 watts, 8 watts, or something like that. I haven't got an amplifier, John, so I'll be doing a few QRP sessions with it, over.
Yeah, Roger, but maybe one day you'll get the amplifier, and I think after that you'll abandon the Yaesu. But good to hear you. Lots of people calling, and we'll keep in touch. G5STU ON80I, over.
Yeah, lovely. Well, I'll send you. We've been on the email, haven't we? But once I've got it, and I'll probably send you a few more messages, and perhaps we can arrange a sked as well, and you can help me set things up once I've got it on air. Because once it's in front of me, you know what it's like. I want to know everything, you know, and I'm very impatient, so I want to talk to somebody that has all the answers, John. But for now, you're sounding great. 59. Thanks for the call. Over.
Yeah, well, thank you, Stu, and till the next time, and good luck with everything. From ON80I, over.
All the best, John. Thank you for the call today. Okay, we've got the Golf 6 Uniform Yankee Golf, I think. Go ahead.
Yeah, G6UYG. Good evening, Stuart. Nice to work here. Name is Steve. The QTH is Shrewsbury, the county town of Shropshire. I've got you down as being in Weymouth, but I can see from QRZ your home QTH is Dorchester. Nice town. Big Thomas Hardy fan. We were there 2 or 3 years ago. Visited his cottage and also Max Gate and lots of other places, his grave. So yeah, love the county. From G6UYG.
G6UYG G5STU. Well, I've lived here excuse me, I've lived here pretty much most of my life. I spent 5 years in Cumbria in the Lake District, which I absolutely adored. You know, it's similar sort of places, isn't it? Not you know, no mountains around here, but it's still pretty hilly, and it's a lovely place to go for walks and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, you're right. I'm actually near Dorchester. A lot of people don't really know where Dorchester is. I think Weymouth's a bit more well known, isn't it? I'm actually in Tinkleton, if you know it. It's a small village north east, about 3 miles northeast of Dorchester. Lovely little village here, and I'm in a nice little bungalow surrounded by fields pretty much. So I literally moved here to play radio, Steve. So I'm too lazy to walk up a hill, ever.
Yeah, absolutely. That's probably the best reason to move, isn't it, to a good RF location. So yeah, it's a nice part of the world, Portlandville, etc., etc. So yeah, I've been down that way a couple of times on holiday and introduced my young lad to it. So yeah, hopefully we'll get down that part of the world at some point in the future, Stuart, from G6UYG.
Yeah, lovely. You were peaking 10 over that time. Bit of Queen Sugar Baker, but 5.9 solid plus at times, Steve. Okay, thank you for the call. There's many calling, so I better move on. I'm also live on YouTube here if anybody wants to listen back to their audio through the live stream. It's a direct audio feed coming out of the radio. No DNR or filters or anything on today, just raw audio out the back of the radio. Thank you, Steve. You're final, over.
Yeah, fine business, Stu, no problem. You're 5.9 plus 20, so excellent signal. Thank you for the plus 10. 73s, hope to see you further down. G6UYG.
All the best, Steve. Thank you for the call. Let me just see if we can pull in Tobias from Germany. Delta Lima 3, Mike Hotel Tango. Tobias, any copy, over?
Yeah, Roger. You're 5.9 here in Munich, but I'm not sure if I'm making it because I'm making way less watts than you. Over.
Yeah, Roger, I do have you. You're actually quieter on the vertical. I'm listening on the DX Commander, transmitting on the dipole. You're a bit weaker, but there's certainly less noise on this antenna listening to you for whatever reason, Tobias. But I hope you're well. You're not super loud, and I'll give you a report on the next over. Go ahead.
Yeah, well, there's so many options to set up the audio and the gain and so on, so I don't know. Right, microphone back to you. Looks like you're having a blast here on the radio. Have a great weekend, and thanks for cheating a bit and calling me in.
Yeah, lovely. I've just fired up the DNR button. That's pulled you out of the noise. Nice and clean. 5 and 7, your report, Tobias, and really appreciate you giving me a call today, or, well, answering my call anyway. You have a great weekend, Tobias. 7-3, over.
73, you guys have fun.
All the best. Thank you. This is Golf 5 Sierra Tango Uniform listening.
Mexico 0, Victor Kilo Uniform.
Lima Papa.
Lima Papa, you're next. Mike 0, Victor Kilo United. Where are we? Stand by. Is that Darren, over?
Roger, Darren, yeah. Signal report to me is unbelievable. It's just short of 40 dB. Just running the Flex 6500, and obviously if you're looking on QRZ Manchester, over.
Ah, lovely. Okay, well, thank you for the flowers. You're about 20 dB here. I'm not sure what power you're running. I'm running half a kW, and it's a Whiskey 5 Golf India is the antenna here. Very close to Weymouth. Darren, go ahead.
Oh no, you just you're storming through. I've never seen a signal that high on 40 and being so clean, to be really honest with you. Running power, 375 it's peaking at the moment, 375. Yeah, it's unbelievable. I'm just listening to all them stations coming through. I've just been sat here stroking the dog, watching your YouTube at the same time, over.
Lovely. Yeah, it's good fun at 40 metres this time of night at the moment, isn't it? I've done a couple of sessions starting at 9 o'clock UK time, and it's been very busy. The band really does seem to come to life in the evenings at the moment, Darren. So thank you. And yeah, you're 5.9 plus here as well. Okay, Darren, lots calling as you can hear, so I'll keep it brief. Ralph, you for the final. M0 VKU G5STU.
Yeah, no worries. I'll keep listening to you. I like the idea of all these stations. I can judge really where this antenna is facing, because I can hear everybody up to now, actually. Thinking about it, nearly everybody you spoke to. So I'll remain listening and watching your YouTube at the same time. Thanks for ringing me in. M0VKU Manchester 73.
Yeah, you were peaking slightly over 20 dB then, which not many people do on this meter. So you must be putting out a good signal, Darren. Okay, you're in the book. Thank you very much. Who was the Lima Papa? Go ahead.
Mike 0 Delta Lima Papa. Name is Dan, Delta Alpha November. Location Tilbury Mortimer, which is about halfway between Kidderminster and Ludlow in the county of Shropshire. G5STU M0DLP, over.
M0DLP G5STU, yeah, lovely. 59 solid here today on 40 metres, and yeah, everybody's absolutely romping in, aren't they? The band is really open. I know we've had some solar events, haven't we? And it generally sort of lights things up, doesn't it? Once you've had a flare and stuff, the ionosphere gets supercharged and signals just go through the roof, don't they? But it's sounding great, Dan, and my name's Stu, by the way, Sierra Tango United, and we've got half a kW here on the Whiskey 5 Golf India antenna, Dan, over.
Yes, just a touch more this way with 6,700 watts. Transceiver is a FTDX10. Amplifier Ranger, a UK Ranger, and antenna, a simple dipole for 40 metres. That's the station here, mate. I'll let you get on, Steve, but certainly a pleasure to have had this couple of minutes with you, mate. G5STU M0DLP. Thank you, mate.
Yeah, lovely. M0DLP G5STU, and correction on the name is Stu, matches the call sign. I know you said Steve, but I'm used to people calling me Steve, so it's all good, Dan. You're in the book. Thank you very much. Anybody else? Golf 5 Sierra Tango uniform.
Golf 7 Victor Kilo Papa.
Golf 7 Victor Kilo Papa. I think that was G7 VKP. Adrian, go ahead.
Good evening, Stuart. Oh, Stu. 5.9 plus 20, and I've got a right file up, mate, over.
Oh, well, that's a good thing, isn't it? There's nothing worse than calling CQ, and there's nobody there, you know, which I've done many times in the past. So it all balances out in the end, Adrian, over.
Yeah. Well, we're on the 7300 this evening. We're giving the ICOM a bit of a run. What we're running? About, I don't know how much we're running.
Oh, you've gone. I mean, you're running nothing now. G7 VKP, G5STU. Well, you're 59, sounding great down to Weymouth today, Adrian. Thanks for the call, over.
Yeah, is that any better, Stuart?
Yeah, plus 15 dB. I just glanced at the meter. Very strong, over.
Yeah, it tripped out. The amp tripped out for some strange unknown reason. It was playing Suicide, so I just noticed I got the protection light on, so I thought, oh, that's not right. I broke in with 37 watts, Stu.
Roger. Well, you're plus 20 dB that over, so the band is alive tonight, isn't it? Okay, Adrian, you have a great weekend. Thanks for the call, over.
Yeah, 7-3, mate. Take care.
Okay, this is Golf 5, Sierra Tango uniform. Lima Yankee 7 Kilo. Arnes, how you doing, buddy?
Oh, hello, Stu. I made it. Yeah, I'm doing fine. You're 5 and 9 plus. The band is rocking tonight. So I'm doing fine. So how about you? Did you get my QSL card, over?
Yeah, I did. I've got it here, actually. I've got it right in front of me, and I'm going to show it on the stream. And 1 second. There we go. There's your QSL card on the stream, and there's another one, actually. So thanks for sending me those. They're pretty cool, aren't they, actually? I'm going to have to get some done. And the only reason I haven't sent any back is because I don't have any, Arnes, over.
Yeah, no worries, Stu. When you'll get one, I'm sure you'll send me. So no worries. So take care, take care, Stu. Over.
Yeah, lovely. No, I appreciate you sending them out to me. They're fantastic, aren't they? Really nice. So it makes me want to get some just as nice made for me. So maybe I'll get a Formula 1 style one done. I don't know. Is that the done thing? We'll find out. Arnes, you're sounding great. I think you're 59, but you certainly are in the headphones. Thank you for the call. Lima Yankee 7 Kilo G5STU. Thank you.
Yeah, QSL Stu. See you next time. Bye-bye.
All the best. Anybody else? Golf 5 Sierra Tango uniform.
Mike 0 Delta Sierra Kilo. Papa Delta 1.
Okay, PD1, you're next, and but for you, we'll go for Mike 0 Delta Kilo Papa, I think.
0 DSK, if that was me. Stu, over.
Yeah, that's you. Go ahead.
It's Richard here in North Staffordshire. Yeah, 59 plus for you, over.
Lovely. Yeah, I've just brought your QRZ page up there. Beautiful shack, nice Mac there, and not sure, is that a Kenwood radio? I'm not too sure, actually. It's not too familiar with whatever that is, but it certainly looks very nice. You're 59, Richard, over.
Oh, thank you for that, Stu. Yeah, it's an Icon 7800 Mark II, so the third roofing filter, that makes a big difference when you're talking about 7800s. But yeah, I've had it since 2007, and it was a fantastic radio when I bought it, and it's continued to be so. So if you're in need of something new in the shack, something new old, then you could do a lot worse. But you're sounding great anyway, over.
Lovely. I think is that the 7300 next to it? It certainly dwarfs that, doesn't it? Fantastic. I've got a 7300 here as well on the other desk. It was my first sort of shack radio. I won't ever sell it, I don't think, but it's good here having as a spare. So I write software for ham radio, so it's good having a few devices around to test cat control and stuff with. So that's why we keep hold of things. But okay, I'll keep it brief. There's lots calling, Richard, but I appreciate the call today. 59, your report, over.
Yeah, thanks, Stu. Yeah, the radio next to is. I can understand why you'd say 7300, but it's a 9700. So now and again, I turn it on and see if there's any activity on the other bands. But anyway, appreciate the contact, and you do have quite a following. So I'll let you have a great evening anyway. And thanks for calling me in. 73M0 DSK.
Lovely, Richard. Yeah, 9700. Yeah, I've never actually touched one or seen one, but obviously it's the sister rig to the 7300, isn't it? 0 DSK G5STU, you're in the book. Thank you very much. Papa Delta 1, go ahead.
Papa Delta 1, Juliet Alpha 2, how do you copy, over?
Yeah, Papa Delta 1, Juliet Alpha, is that right? Yeah, Jacob, and 2 weeks ago there-ish we last worked, and on 70, no, that was 40 metres. I almost thought that said 17 metres then, but how you doing, Jacob?
Yeah, Roger, too. I'm making a new antenna, dipole antenna, so I was working also on a dipole antenna for 20 meters, but I will look this week. You are 20 dB overnight, so very good pile-up today, over.
Lovely. Yeah, well, you're peaking 5.9 here on the live stream, and sounding absolutely great. And is that a warship that you're sat on there, Jacob, over?
Yeah, Roger, it's from Canada, a ship from Canada, a warship, over.
Roger, I've been watching lots of war videos on YouTube lately. World War I, II, Korean War, Vietnam, all that sort of stuff. I've been catching up on my war history, you know. So yeah, that's what piqued my what's the word? I can't remember. Anyway, we'll move on, Jacob. 59, your report, over.
Roger, okay, many thanks, Stuart, to answer my call, my friend. Hope to meet you very soon again. And having a very good pile-up. Golf 5, Sierra, Tango, Uniform, Papa Delta 1, Juliet Alpha. Greetings, cheers and beers from the Netherlands, over.
Yeah, lovely, Jacob. Thanks very much. All the best, 7-3. Anybody else? Golf 5, Sierra, Tango, Uniform.
6 Kilo Charlie India.
Mike 6 Kilo Charlie India. David, how you doing, mate?
Yeah, not doing bad, Stuart. Booming in 30 dB or into Manchester. Enjoy the pile-up, mate. I won't hold it. Enjoy the pile-up.
Yeah, lovely. 5.9 for you. Everybody's 5.9 today. There's not been many under, you know. So great conditions here on 40 metres tonight, David. Thanks for the call, mate. 7-3, over.
Send a fish, Stu. Catch you again, mate.
Yeah, all the best. Thank you. Golf 5, Sierra, Tango, Uniform.
Mexico 6, Germany, X-ray, Germany, Mike 6, Golf, X-ray, Golf, Mexico 6, Germany, X-ray, Germany.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got you, Ben. Mike 6, Golf, X-ray, Golf, and I'll check the meter in a moment. The name's Stu, over.
Yeah, we spoke last week, so I thought I'd give it another go as your signal has improved. But yeah, you put the head on a minute, you're up and down, but it's just literally a titty bit off the plus 20 or on the plus 20, so yeah, it's not a much big difference when it's up and down.
Yeah, lovely. Yeah, you're about 5.6, 5.7 here. Not super strong, but I'm hearing every word. Bit of snap, crackle and pop in the background. But it's a busy band here today, Ben. Okay, thank you for the call. You have a great bank holiday weekend, over.
You too, mate. You too.
All the best. Okay, a few more minutes here and I'll be QRT. Golf 5, Sierra, Tango, Uniform.
Mike 7, Whiskey, Sierra, Whiskey.
Mike 7, Whiskey, Sugar, Whiskey. How you doing, Wayne?
I'm all right, Stuart, this evening. Thank you very much. You're very, very strong 5 and 9 into York this evening.
Lovely. Thank you for 5.9. You're about 5 and 7 here. And hang on, I'm clicking all the wrong buttons. Let's go back to this other screen. I was trying to zoom in on your shack there. You've got a couple of screens, haven't you? About 5 and 7. A bit of a noisy one today, Wayne, over.
Roger. Yeah, I'm quite happy with my 25 watts down to the south coast. Yeah, the shack, I'm a data scientist for the NHS, so I spend 8 hours and 10 hours a day sat in my chair in the shack working from home, QSL.
Lovely. Yeah, I work from home as well, you know, but I'm so busy at working. It's not like I can sit here playing radio, although I'm sure that's probably what my boss thinks I'm doing. But no, I don't. It's nice to have a bit of separation, is it, between work and play, but even though I am at home, it's nice to finish work at the end of the day and not have to travel, you know, an hour or two or whatever that some people have to do before I get home and can start playing with the radios and stuff. So yeah, I work as a software developer, so I spend my life sat in this desk. Wayne. Anyway, thank you for the call today. I'm going to pull the plug here in a moment, so I'll put it round for you for the final. We'll pull in one more and then we'll pull the big switch. M7 Whiskey Sugar Whiskey G5STU.
Yes, Stu, obviously since COVID, I certainly don't miss the daily commute backwards and forwards into work, so yeah, it's quite easy just to get up, have some breakfast and just log in and work remote. So yeah, thanks for the contact again. I'll not hold it, but 73, have a good weekend.
Yeah, lovely. Yeah, same thing here. Basically, since COVID, I've not been into an office, you know. I basically applied for a job where I'd never have to go to the office ever again. And basically, I said, look, either that or I'm going to go and do something else, you know. I'd rather go and drive tractors or something than go back to an office. But anyway, you're in the book, mate, and 7-3, Wayne. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Very much, 73.
Okay, one more if there's anybody there. This is Golf 5, Sierra, Tango Uniform.
Golf Whiskey 7-0, Victor Hotel Bravo.
Okay, there's 2 there. Golf Whiskey 7 and there's John 2E0. So you will be the last 2 contacts that I will make here today. So stand by, John. Who was the Golf Whiskey 7? Go ahead.
Golf Whiskey 7, Victoria Foxtrot, Japan. Good evening, the name is
Steve, Sierra Tango Echo Victor Echo, QTH mode. You're absolutely bending the needle on my Kenwood 830S, over.
Golf Whiskey 7 Victor Fox Juliet, Roger.
Yes.
Yeah, I wasn't quite sure then. But yeah, you're 5'9" here down to Weymouth, and everybody's romping in 5'9" tonight. It's like it's like being hardwired to each other through a cable. It really is like that here on 40 meters at the moment. So it's very easy to make contacts, which is what I like, Steve. I'll keep it brief. I'm going to pull the plug very shortly. I've been live streaming here on YouTube for an hour, so I think they've had enough of my ugly mug on the stream, Steve. Over.
Okay, I'll tell you something amusing before you go. I called you earlier on an old Swan Signet 270 from 1969, so it's getting on a bit. You couldn't hear me, but you actually broke the radio. The off-meter needle now is now stuck hard right with your signal over.
Oh, Roger. Well, I'm only running half a kW, so it's not like I'm doing anything, silly. So obviously the bands are really good, aren't they? It sort of happens, doesn't it? When there's been solar flares, the ionosphere just gets supercharged, Steve, over.
Yeah, absolutely. So I think that I'll have to take the lid. I'll give it a batch with a hammer first, and if that doesn't work, I'll take the lid off. Thanks for the contact, and keep up the good work, over.
Yeah, lovely. You'll have to send me the bill, HI. Okay, Steve, you're in the book, 59 solid. Okay, we've got Very Hairy Bloke. You're going to be the last contact. John, how you doing?
Good evening, Stu. 2E0 VHP reporting for duty. Last and least, that's me. Back to you.
Yeah, lovely. Well, as you know, Rowley ZL1BQD was remoting into my station this afternoon and operating remote from ZL. And I was sat here listening to him making contacts, and you were one of them, John, over.
I couldn't believe it, Stu. I was having a look on Station Master for about the millionth time, as I normally do. And I thought, that's odd. Rowley's frequencies 7144, I think it was, thereabouts. I thought, I wonder. No, it's ridiculous. I wonder if I switched it on anyway, and lo and behold, there he was, remoting in through yours. Crystal clear, as you'd expect.
Yeah, Roger. I think he confused a few people. He was remoting in through my software, through Station Master. So it was the first time that somebody's actually remoted into my station and made calls rather than me remoting out. As you know, I've remoted out of the system into Jim's station in the States and made some calls, and that all worked well. So it's the first time somebody actually in anger used my station remote. So it's got proves the system works, John, over.
It works beautifully well, Stu. I was most impressed. So, yeah, it just shows that your idea of social radio is actually a very good idea, and this makes it even more social.
Yeah, well, the idea of that is, it's basically, I know there's lots of systems out there that do what it does, with the rig sharing and stuff, but people just don't do it. They don't share their rigs, do they? It's kind of, they lock them down and passwords and all sorts of things, and I get that, but what I want to do is encourage people through Station Master that are already sort of connected anyway, they already sort of know each other through Station Master a little bit, and potentially encourage people to share their rigs and do more remote stuff. So certainly, because a lot of people out there just can't get on the radio because they've just got too much noise, and I'm certainly happy to let people use my station. If I'm sat here throughout the day working and I'm not using the rig, I'm more than happy to leave it on share mode and allow people to log in and use it, because I can see who's using it and I can kick them off if they're being an idiot or whatever, and what have you. So yeah, hopefully it'll encourage a bit more of that, and I know a couple of chaps in States have offered for me to log into their stations. NX8T is one of them, as you know, and November 6 Zulu Tango, that's, I forgot his name now, but he's over in California, and he said I can remote into his station, and he's got 1 mega station, John, over.
Now that sounds like fun, doesn't it? All the way over to good old Cauliflower in the States, and it'd be amazing who you'd get from there. I'm still waiting eagerly for a contact with Hawaii. It's the last of the states I actually need, but no luck as yet. So maybe I can cheat and do it through yours and his HI.
Love it. Yes, Scott it is. Scott Ed6 Zulu Tango. He's a mate of God, my brain is not working today. It really isn't. Maybe I've been vaping too much, John. But anyway, and I'll say 7-3, mate. I'm going to pull the plug here. I think it's about time. And we'll catch you next time. All the best, 7-3, 2E0 VHB G5STU.
Rightio, Stu, yep, thanks ever so much for the contact, and I'm sure you've earned a good rest now after all that coding you do all week. You never get a break from station master or a computer, do you? So best of luck to you, have a good weekend, Stu, and thanks so much for the contact, mate. 7-3 for now.
Yeah, not a problem. It's funny when you call it CQ. Some days your brain just isn't quite in the mood for it, you know. You keep tripping over yourself, and other days it just flows, you know. Okay, all the best, John. You're in the book. Thanks for the call. We'll get you next time. This is G5STU, and now closing down. Thank you for any calls, and hello to any shortwave listeners out there. 73. Bye bye.
Got a quick one for shortwave.
Who's the quick one? Okay, nothing heard. QRT, thank you.
Echo India 7, Hotel Oscar Bravo.
Well.
EI7?
Good evening, Phil.
Yeah, Echo India 7, Hotel Oscar Bravo. I'll get you in quickly before I end the stream here, but you're sounding great, Ray, over.
Yeah, thanks for that, Stu. Yeah, you're 5'9 plus 20 as usual, 5'9 plus 20. All the best, my friend. 73.
Yeah, lovely. Yeah, you're good 5'9 plus a little bit here as well. Sounding absolutely fantastic. Okay, Ray, thanks for the call, and have a great weekend. 7-3, over.
73, my friend.
All the best, thank you. Okay, and now pulling the plug. 7-3, bye-bye.
Right, we got away. Sometimes it can be a bit hard, can't it? Anyway, yeah, I don't think got a bit of brain fog today. I couldn't think straight. But hey, it's been a long old day working and mowing the lawns, you know. Okay, not keep you. But if you're a Station Master user, latest version or version 2 is this version here. I'm about to deploy an update in about half an hour actually, and you'll get the version I'm running here. The only difference is really up the top here you can see whatever mode I set it to. So if I set myself as QRT, it will now show on the menu so you know what mode you're in. A few other bits and bobs in the background. There was a problem with the activations. Rowley was doing an activation down in ZL or FT8 POTA and it wasn't logging properly. So when it logs an activation, it's supposed to put an ID in this column over here on the right hand side, and it wasn't doing that for the contacts coming in on the UDP, you know, from WSJTX. So Rowley reported that to me. We fixed that this morning. So that's in this next update, I think, that's going out. That'll be working, and there we go. And just so you know how this works, let's do a quick. Once you've got your activation and you've ended it, you basically generate your logbook and click on View Logs, bring that over here, and there's the log. So it's got the POTA, the part number, and all the stuff it needs to have in there. And if I open it up and bring that down and look in the ADIF file, we can see that it's got the SIG, my SIG info, POTA, my SIG, which is the 2 parts that I activated. This was a test activation, and all the data that you need in there to upload to the POTA website. So basically Station Master 2 is going to be fully supportive for the logging for POTA, bunkers and all the other sort of stuff. That's the plan anyway, so we'll get there in the end. But for now, thanks for watching, and we're on Friday, aren't we? So have a good Friday and enjoy the bank holiday weekend, and don't get too pissed. 7-3, bye bye.
Lighthouse calling access. Thank you so much, Max, for the QSO. It was very nice to hear you. That's 73, and stay healthy. Take care, Max. Bye bye.
It's just having fun, getting people on the bands chatting. My world of amateur radio. Just sitting there listening on a frequency, listening to people calling in from all over the place. And amateur radio really is a fantastic hobby.
Okay, Stuart. Well, I've just took a little bit of video.
So this is Germany 5 Sierra Tango United in company calling GX, over. G5STU with 2E1 Hotel Juliet Whiskey. Thanks for coming back to the call, Victor. Germany 5 Sugar Tango Uniform Stuart, lucky night.
Thank you very much, GX. Great that you called in, considering the last time I think you were mobile. So always great to have you in the logs, Stu.